Okay, so first things first, obviously I've got to turn the music volume back up. That seems all right. It's been an age since we got here, so... Or since we last touched Terraria, hasn't it? Like, it's been more than a month. Oh boy. What was I in the middle of last time, even? I know I'd beaten the second boss. I got a cool gun. I feel like I should switch that. And then briefly turn it up to master difficulty. Where is it? I can't remember where it is. Enemy difficulty, there it is. Just so I can put that there. And back down to 1x. Hey Cole, good to see you. I just got through explaining to the chat I'm not going to be doing music requests for the foreseeable future just because Twitch is being pesky about that. So we're playing with actual in-game audio for the foreseeable future. A lot of folks are going a little bit harder with their protests over it, and I think that's really neat. It's kind of funny, the clips folks have shared of, like, someone doing the whole Skyrim intro, but all the sound effects and music they're trying to a cappella. Like, that's kind of funny, but I don't think I have the energy to do that. Or the memory of the soundtrack, for that matter. Okay, why did I come down here? Oh, I need to change that. Why did that get changed back? Hold on. Interface, health and mana, classic. There we go. Okay. Good, good, good. I think my next plan of attack was to start getting... Probably start getting the... Hell, whatever it's called, gear. For some reason, Hellstone. There we go. Oh, why is that damaging me? Why did that damage me? Yes, Hexstone, thank you. Another thing for folks that haven't been in my streams much, if at all, normally I make, like... Normally I do a thing where at the hour and a half in mark, I take a break from the game I'm playing to ask folks if they're still enjoying it or if they want to see me play something else. And unfortunately, I didn't update the list of games on the something else vote page, so I'm probably just gonna play Terraria for 3 hours, honestly. Unless, I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me from doing that right now, is there? No, hold on. I'm not gonna play Pokemon. Okay, give me a moment. I need to change this. I need to see what the actual commands are, because I can't remember them. What commands did I tell Cloudbot to use? This is not particularly professional of me. Vote current game and vote grab bag. No, we're not voting yet. I'm just I'm just fixing this up. Because I want to have the grab bag system implemented again, but I hadn't actually changed it to properly reflect what games I'd be in the mood to play for the grab bag. So let me think here. Cut that one out. Probably cut both of these out, in fact. What other games do I even have? Oh, you know, that's one I've never played before. That could be interesting. Pop that one on there. I think it's a capital I. And what's a fourth one, if anything? That'd be a throwback. Why not? Oh, no. You know what? There. Pop that on. All right, so those are going to be the grab bag games. We'll come back to that when it's actually grab bag time, but in the meantime, we've got more Terraria to do. And I'm on fire for some reason. Why do I keep getting set on fire? Oh, it was because I was in the lava when I paused. I don't think it's me being hot. I don't think that's why that is. You two are synchronized. Congratulations. And also, I appreciate the Bruno Mars, right? Uptown Funk. It's not LMFAO, I know that much. I think it is Bruno Mars. I don't know what you're talking about, and I think I need to know what you're talking about. But obviously I can't look at it right now because we're on stream and DMCA issues. Twitch is just kind of dedicated to ruining every streamer's life. And we have to love that about them, because what other services are there? DMCA too. On the one hand, I feel like I should be getting my own material instead of just ripping off of Vinny's jokes. On the other hand, I'm glad that I have folks in chat that understand those jokes well enough to do them when I can't. The heck? Magma snail? Hold on, do I have my bug net? I don't think I have my bug net. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is. Alright. Operation Go Get That Cool Snail. No? Does it just hurt me? It does. My brother's in the background informing me that the regular bug net can't catch hell creatures, so... Oh, hey, cool, money portal. It's a lot of money. What am I even gearing up for right now? I mean, I guess Skeletron. I haven't beaten Skeletron yet. Probably not. I don't think I would anyway. Oh, the tragic backstory is easy. I've got the tragic backstory down. Yeah, those drops are lost forever. Not that there were a lot of drops, but still. I can be coy, I think. I think I can be coy. Chat, can I be coy? Yeah, exactly. You got it. I don't know. Surprise me. Which hellstone do I even have at this point? That's torches, so that's not an answer to my question. 90... No, not 90. 47. 47 is a much less impressive number. Oh yeah, there is a Neopet that's just called the Koi, isn't there? I think I also wanted an imp summoning staff to finally upgrade my bird. Yes, that. Sure. This chat's off to a start, I gotta say. That's fine. I don't remember the trading cards. I do remember they gave out little plushies at one point. I still have those. Somewhere. I didn't get the full collection, but I did get a couple of them. We were also subscribed to the magazine for a bit, if memory serves. I don't think I have any issues of the magazine left, but I do have an Island Uni plushie they gave out as a promotion. for poor life decisions. Need to be strategic about this. That's pretty impressive. That's gonna kill me if I break that. I'm glad I caught myself. So lately I've been thinking about what I could do to make my streams a little bit more engaging. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm a little bit too good at the games I'm playing. Like, I'm not good. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm actually really good at these, but too good. I tend to pay a little bit too much attention to the game. And the end result of that is, like, because I'm playing the game properly, I never really have a chance for something stupid to happen. Like, if I make a stupid mistake, it's stupid, but it's boring. It's not like what I almost did there, where I stopped paying attention to what I was mining and very nearly flooded the cave I was creating with magma. That would have been funny. Yeah, that's kind of the tricky part. That and horror games, I've come to the conclusion, just don't work on me anymore. Like, after the Halloween stream, the closest we got to a horror game really scaring me was one startled yell from Five Nights at Freddy's, and then that was just it. Because, see, I want to be... This is kind of a pipe dream, I admit, but I'd like to be a successful streamer, not just a streamer, you know? That's where I want to be. I want to be making... End goal? I'd kind of like to be making a living off of this. I don't think that's going to happen. Plenty of folks that have had more experience with Twitch than I have said, do not quit your day job for Twitch. This is not... Do not treat this like your job. Treat it like a hobby. Odds are you're not going to be as successful as some of the names you're thinking of when you think of Twitch. And that's fine, I can live with that. But I'd like for it to work. And in order to get to a point where it could, I kind of need to start thinking about how I run my streams, how I operate as a person. Harder games would probably help, yeah. I suppose at some point in the future I'm going to need to do a Dark Souls playthrough. Because this stream started out as a way for me to share games that I haven't beaten yet, and I have definitely not beaten Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3. My brother says I haven't beaten Dark Souls 1 either, and that's very true, but guess what I don't have? Oh, what? Yes. I don't think it is. Might be soon. They just released like a PS5 port that's supposed to have a PC port shortly thereafter. I mean, I guess I could find a gimmick. I just don't know what gimmick to work with even. Like, what do I do for a gimmick? VTuber. I don't have anything that could... I don't have any way to rig my face, and I don't have any way to capture my actual face either, so... I don't know how well that would work. Probably not. That's the tricky thing about gimmicks, you're right, is that if I become too much of the gimmick, I stop being interesting. Folks get the joke, and they just would, like, out after that. Oh, congratulations to them. Another thing I've considered is occasionally bringing on guests, by which I mean friends. Just, like, get friends to do co-hosting with me or something. Co-hosting would be neat. I can think of at least one person that would probably provide decent conversational material. That's on my head, almost. Yeah, I don't know what being a variety streamer entails, but if it's what Germa does, for instance, then I'd be in way over my head trying that. Oops. Okay. Well, gonna have to abandon that shaft. That's fine. There's plenty of other fish in the sea. Like Vinny. Okay, well, that'd be a little bit easier, I think. I've only ever seen his game videos, though. And, like, specifically, most of what I've seen out of Vinny are the corruptions. Also, I don't know if I addressed it. Someone suggested a dedicated Twitter for the streaming, like for live streaming. That would actually be really, really good. I just haven't had the energy to set one up yet. I should do that in the future. Oh, that's what a variety streamer entails. That just means, like, playing a bunch of different games. Right? That basically seems like what I'm already doing, if I'm being completely honest. Just that, I mean, take Vinny, for instance, right? I was about to compare myself to Vinny, saying he's doing better than I am, but to be fair, and we've had this discussion before, Colt, Vinny's been at this for years, so of course he's going to have a little bit... Of course he's going to have a better idea of how to be a successful streamer, how to be entertaining, how to be funny. Fortnite streamer. I've actually considered doing some Fortnite streams. Not because I'm good at the game, quite the opposite. I'm bad at the game and I want people to see me suffer. Which I guess is kind of what I was asking about, was like games that I can be bad at, and that's funny. The thing about Fortnite, though, from what I've played, is like, I'm not even... When I lose it, it's not even in interesting ways. It's just like, oh, well, there was someone with a shotgun jumping around that's better than me. Or I got into a build battle with someone and lost, because what actually is going on with build battles in Fortnite? Can we talk about that a little bit? If you can't, like, place stuff at, what, 1,000,000 miles an hour? Then you're just kind of SOL. Yes, exactly, Steph. That's completely it. Colt, all you really need to know is that it seems like a mandatory piece of Fortnite equipment now is a gaming mouse. By which I don't mean a specific kind, I just mean one that has a lot of buttons so that you have a lot more places to hotkey building to. Because building has become a pivotal part of being able to play Fortnite correctly. And if you can't build your base quickly, then you're not up with the current meta and you're going to die to, like, the 5th best person in the server. Nevertheless, I have considered doing a Fortnite stream. Yeah, correctly. I use that term loosely. It's a mess. Building is a mess. It seems like the idea is just to try to outbuild the guy that's trying to get to high ground. And what you end up with are like these tangled labyrinths of flooring, stairs, walls everywhere. I will say, though, the one most memorable experience I've had in Fortnite was a death by someone else, but it was actually kind of funny. They managed to lure me into a spike trap that they had placed. Like, I was in a ship, I was hiding behind a corner and waiting for them, and they definitely knew I was there already, because their response to seeing me was to immediately shut the door, put stairs where I was so I couldn't get out, and then place a spike trap where I was standing, so I died instantly. I couldn't even be mad about it. I wanted to be, because they had a skin that seemed a little bit... Is it rude of me to say someone seems try-hardy just based on the skin they're using in a video game? I feel like that's kind of rude and judgmental of me. But you know how, like, you'll find someone in... It wasn't John Wick, no, it was some sort of demon. What is that? That's just like an arbitrary background block? Yeah, it's just an arbitrary background block. Alright. And yeah, that vibe. Like, demons, dragons, anything with glowy eyes and black metal armor or plates or, you know, scales. Whatever you might want to go with. Co-hosting a Fortnite stream with someone who's better than me at Fortnite might be good. Might be good. I'm terrible at it too. I think the first time I ever played Fortnite, my strategy, which, hey, guess what, didn't work, was to just spend about 3/4 of the match hiding in the nearest building and praying that the gunshots I heard were not aimed at me. And then I started wanting to actually learn the game. So my strategy changed to, okay, instead of hiding, I'm going to go directly to tilted towers, try to find myself a gun, probably die in the first 2 minutes, but hey, that's how you play the game anyway. You're not going to get better unless you learn how to stop getting killed in the first 2 minutes. I don't know if tilted towers is still... Actually, that was Season 2, wasn't it? They changed the map. No, not Season 2. Chapter 1. Wow. They changed the map, and I don't know where anything is anymore or where the best spots are to, like, find fights or equipment. They also kind of flooded it, if memory serves. Oh, that's not... Okay, fine. That seems like a fair strategy, just messing with the vehicles. That's also a fair strategy. All of this to say, Fortnite, a game I would like to try on the stream at some point, as long as nobody expects me to do well at it. Or really even decently. Hell butterfly? Yeah, that butterfly is adorable. I'm just wondering what the deal is. Oh, traveling merchant is here. Pretty sure the hell butterfly just got killed by that demon I killed, so... Vengeance or something. Another issue, while I'm on the subject of, like, trying to figure out how to be a decent streamer, another issue with my streaming style, and this is something I noticed from, like, the Sonic Mania Let's Play, because I actually, for once, I went back and rewatched a bit of one of my videos, and the Chat vs. Sonic Mania Let's Play, provided some interesting insight into my abilities as a streamer and a commentator. I end up... It takes me a little bit too long to get to the points I'm trying to make, for one thing. I kind of stammer and stumble around my words. I hem and haw and a little bit too much. And sometimes I just let a train of thought idle for too long, and when it should be something I'm trying to finish, like when I'm trying to finish a thought, sometimes that just doesn't happen. Sometimes I just let it go and it never gets heard from again. Which, I mean, I suppose that can't really be helped. It's tough to stop. It is. It really is. But, like, this is to an extreme where sometimes it gets so bad I just kind of let the train of thought go. And I forget what I was saying. And if I was in the middle of something, it just never gets finished. And then sometimes I have the exact opposite problem where I'll focus on what I'm trying to say a little bit too hard, and the end result is I miss what could be an opportunity for a much better joke just to get the sentence I was saying across. Like, again, the Sonic Mania stream comes to mind. Hi, Roxy. Welcome back. The Sonic Mania stream immediately springs to mind because, like, in that one, I kept insisting folks stop with, like, bumpers, springs, that sort of thing. Shoving me too much, and usually by the time I actually got around to saying that, or laughing about it, there was something else that could have been a much funnier thing to comment on, that I just let slip. This probably isn't the most entertaining commentary in its own right, but I feel like it's an important conversation to have, you know? Figuring out, okay, who do I want to be? Because at this point, I think I'm long overdue for asking that question. I've had a good few months to start these streams, and I haven't really figured out who I want to be, what I want to do, what my style is like, what I want folks to know me for. I guess just variety streaming would be ideal. I'd like to not have to worry about being typecast or shoved into a specific kind of game, like, oh, you gotta play this new Minecraft lookalike. You like Terraria, you like Starbound, you like Minecraft, you've gotta play this new Minecraft-like. Or, I mean, frigging, I put Cube World on the list of games that I'd maybe want to play for the grab bag this time around. Do I want to be a performer or a streamer? That's a good question. And I honestly don't know the answer. I'd like to be... it's a tricky question to answer. It really is. What do I want to do with my streams? Do I want them to be funny, particularly? Do I want to be entertaining, or do I... Okay, hopefully... Oh, boy. Well, that's gonna kill me. At least I can just pop out and that money is still there. Yeah, that'll happen. Anyway. I'm here to speak to the traveling merchant, who is over there. Okay. What do I already have? What do I not need? I don't think I need a Featherfall potion. Don't think I have a stopwatch. Definitely don't have a winter cape. Oh, that's cute. A unicorn horn. Devil horns. Also cute. Oh, there's so... I've had so much time to forget what even I have. See, this is kind of what I'm realizing. Talking about me losing track of a train of thought, just letting it go, I'm kind of doing that right now. Like, as I talk, I'm getting distracted by the game in favor of, you know, paying attention to it instead of what I was trying to talk about, which is what I want to do as a streamer. I don't have the bricklayer yet. So, okay, let's start with this. What is my style? What is it I'm known for here? And I know I'm actually going to turn to the chat for this one, and I know y'all like to be flattering, and I appreciate it, but be sincere. What do you know me best for when it comes to my streams? What does it seem like I'm best at? What do I do most often? What pitfalls have you noticed? And what strengths do I have? I feel like these are questions that I should be asking myself, but I really don't have the answers. That's a good start. Relocate that real quick. You know, dead air, that's also an issue I'm having. Like, right now, I'm just going dead silent waiting for y'all to give me something to springboard off of. Okay. A chill atmosphere. I play a lot of games that are in my comfort zone, games that I'm passionate about. You know, I'm going to be honest, and maybe a little bit brazen in saying this, I've never seen that overlap myself. It sounds like the strategy for being a successful streamer is either be very good at the things I'm playing, which, not out of the question, be funny, which doesn't seem to be happening too well yet. Like, I'm not going to put myself down too much for that. I'm funny. I do have some really good moments, especially when I've got y'all to, like, play off of. Case in point. Oh, wow. What the heck? Where did this come from? Case in point, the Sonic Mania stream was probably the funniest stream I've ever done. Certainly the most entertaining for me. Just pop 100 of those in real quick. No, I definitely don't want that. Focus on going with the flow. You think the 10-minute timer helps? Or hinders, I mean? Not helps. I think another part of what's setting me back is that I tend to be a little bit in my own head about these things. The fact that I'm asking chat for help right now, like detailing what I'm good at, what my strengths and weaknesses are, that sort of thing, is kind of evidence of that, I think. The fact that I need someone to tell me what is it I'm doing right, what is it I'm doing wrong, and another thing I have a bit of an issue with when it comes to streaming is I keep saying I tend to, don't I? Again, that's me being in my own head about these things. What was I saying? I struggle a little bit over the fine details. Obviously, my failings right now are in the big picture. That's why I'm asking what I should even be doing as far as figuring out how to stream better. Yeah. Probably. Maybe. I still haven't gotten that checked. But it could very well be. What was I just saying? Hello. I get a bit too in my own head about, like, the fine details when the big picture is the big concern. Case in point, the fact that I seem like I start just about every stream and finish just about every stream with no real direction to work from. How many times on these streams, as an example, have I said, I really need to figure out an outro, right? It's no trouble, Colt. Thank you for tuning in. And I'm sorry that this turned into such a big, just me trying to, you know, me talking a little too much, maybe, about my successes and failings as a streamer so far. It is my stream, I know, but I'm, like I just said, I'm in my own head about these things. What do I want to sell? I don't need a water walking potion. Don't know why I'm keeping those ice blocks around. I don't need these bombs. Definitely don't need the hellstone brick or the obsidian brick. I do want obsidian though, so I guess now the question is, with all of this introspection, with all of this reflecting on my strengths and weaknesses and such, what do I do about any of it? What have I even determined? I play games that I'm already good at or that I have a lot of things to say. Games that tend to mean a lot to me. Games that I have familiarized myself with to a fair degree. Tai was my very first one. There was Tai 2, Tai 3. Tai 4 was the first time I think I really stepped outside my comfort zone. And boy, did that bite me. Terraria, Minecraft, Hades, obviously. I'd already beaten that one before I even decided to start playing it on stream. I get a little bit too absorbed in the games that I'm playing, and that leads to dead air. I don't really know how to just go with the flow, I guess. That's an issue, is I'm trying so hard to keep to a given train of thought, I end up missing my cue for what could be a much more interesting or insightful commentary. That's not particularly fast. No, that's not very fast at all. I'm kind of doing it again, aren't I? I've fallen dead silent except for occasionally muttering about how long this part of the game is taking, when what I was trying to do was establish what I still need to work on as a streamer, and I think that's going to be kind of the first stumbling block for me to get over, is that I have a bad habit of paying too much attention to the game. That's what I'm really noticing here, is like a recurring theme. I end up letting trains of thought go because I'm focused on a game, or I'm too focused on what's currently going on in a game to have any time to form commentary during faster moments, or I just let a train of thought die because I'm... Did I already go over this? That's another thing, is that on the flip side, when I do start paying a little too much attention to my own commentary, it comes at the expense of the gameplay being either repetitive or non-existent, and I get a little too... My attention span when it comes to commentating is Lackluster. Yeah, this has been a very, very meta stream so far. I've not had a lot of room to say anything funny or... But I mean, on the other hand, what funny commentary can I even make with this? It's Terraria. I've played Terraria. I'm pretty sure a sizable amount of the folks watching this already know how the game works. I don't know. I'm just... There's nothing really insightful for me to be saying at the moment because I'm kind of in my own head about my qualities and failings as a streamer, and I'm so focused on those that I don't really have a fix in mind. And the end result is that this stream completely has failed at the comedy side of things in favor of dead air occasionally interrupted by I don't know, Charlotte. I guess I'm playing it because the Journey's End update I still haven't seen the end of. And then at that point, I need to ask myself, like, am I doing this because it'd be good content, or am I just doing this because I want to see the end? And I feel like the answer there is a little bit obvious here. At the same time, I feel like I'm a little too far in at this point to just quit on it. I don't have a lot of backup games in mind. Not to say there aren't a wide selection of games for me to choose from. I mean, yeah, playing a game because I enjoy it is important. That's an important step to doing well as a streamer, is making sure I'm having fun with the games I'm playing. But if the TIE 4 stream and the, frankly, unplayable Sonic Mania stream have taught me anything, it's that sometimes the best reactions I give are to games that I don't like, or games that are actively preventing me from progressing. So, do I just need to turn to harder games at that point? Were those Crimson enemies? No, those must have been Blood Moon enemies? No? Oh, okay, I get it. It's because of this statue here. Most of the time when I watch someone playing a video game on a stream and I think, man, they're really funny, they've got a lot of interesting things happening to them, it's because they're not paying much attention to the game and funny moments just kind of happen. It's not that they're actively seeking out things to be funny about. It's that weird things happen to them and they take advantage of that to form insightful commentary, or at least something memorable. And I think that's another part of the issue for me, is that when I'm playing a game I like, and I'm a little bit too focused on the game in favor of, or a little bit too focused on the game at the expense of commentary, that means nothing funny has a chance to happen because I'm actively inhibiting that. Case in point, that whoopee cushion was a very low drop and I just didn't comment on it at all. Completely useless item, by the way. I didn't comment on it at all because I was too busy focusing on talking about talking. So I missed my cue to react to a, frankly, very lucky drop. Well, you know, I guess that depends on your definition of luck. I got an item that is completely useless, but it's hard to get. I don't have nearly enough obsidian, I don't think. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's an important thing for me to discuss is what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. I've tread over this ground already in this stream within the last probably 15 minutes. And that's another issue I have, is I keep hammering on the same exact points. Weird time, can I just say, weird time for me to start reflecting on this. These are like, this is a lot me talking about perceived failings when the best thing for it is I'm trying to, I guess, hype myself up as a brand, in a sense? You know, like, how am I supposed to gain attention, become a successful streamer, quote-unquote, such as it is, in as much as I even can be one, because that takes time. How can I even do that if I'm actively warding people away from my stream with, like, all this weird commentary, this introspection at needless times? And I'm doing it again. I'm doing it right now. So, I mean, at that point, the solution, I guess, is to chill. Just enjoy the game. If anyone on stream has anything interesting to say, to talk about, you know, invite some conversation, then go for it. It's something I'll need to work on a little later, I suppose. This isn't exactly a problem I could have solved in one day, or 1 week, or 1 month. 1 year would be lucky. It's a problem that needs solving. I'll solve it eventually. I'm not happy with that, but that's just how it's got to be for now. I just don't like the dead air. That's what it boils down to, is I don't like the complete dead silent moments where you wonder if I'm actually even there or if this is just a no commentary run of a game. I like talking with folks. That's another... I won't say that's a part of why I set this up, because to be perfectly frank, it wasn't, but... Say something or invite someone. I don't know who to invite, though. Like, right now, it's... I'm lacking in options, I think. Unconscious man, who is that? No, did it despawn? Crud. Yeah, probably the barkeep. I don't even remember the barkeep. I mean, I do. I just, like, not a particularly memorable character to me. No. That is pretty nice. Doing well enough, I think. I'm kind of settled on resignedly accepting that this is not a problem I can fix in a day, a week, a month, a year, or anything like that. And now I'm just kind of hoping that I don't bore everyone away by being dead silent. Because it seems at that point like that's what I'm doing, is just, okay, well, if I can afford some dead air, then let's focus on the game, and whoopsie-daisy, no commentary. Eventually. I'd just like to already have it, you know? Yeah, I know. I know. Metal detector I have. DPS meter I don't have, but stopwatch I do have. So that's 2 out of 3. Don't have anywhere good to put that where it'll actually be useful, so just put it there. Same goes for this. Journeys end bad. How do you mean? I suppose, but I don't know. I like the decorative changes. I like my shroom minecart. I suppose. Okay. Here's my counterpoint to the conversation of, like, what could they have added at 1.4? Is if they were to add more bosses past Moonlord or something, we just have Calamity Mod. And not that I don't like Calamity Mod, but that gets wacky. Boy, does that ever get wacky. There's way too much going on in Calamity Mod. Stuff gets way too technical, I guess? Like, don't get me wrong. As a mod, I think Calamity is a masterpiece. But it is very important that I emphasize as a mod, because if that were added to the vanilla game, Terraria would be way too much. It would have too much going on. The gameplay wouldn't really know what it was doing with itself. Too many mechanics. I'm just going to sell that. I have no reason to keep that. Do I want to make a fishing pole? I just want to make a fishing pole. God, but I need to set up fishing spots. I don't think they promised a meatier early game, per se. They promised a lot of new items, is what I always went into it thinking of. I didn't expect Journey's End to be a massive game changer. I expected neat technical details through and through, and that's what they gave. I will definitely accept that Master Mode is not interesting. I'm not good at Terraria, but I at least beat Expert Mode. Master Mode feels like it was made just to make things more of a hassle than anything. I can beat... Okay, here's another issue. When I beat Expert Mode, it was before they made that change to the Moonlord that makes it so that having a roof over your head means that that laser can't basically one-shot you. Now that it can, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. That's probably all it really boils down to, yeah. I mean, it's not how I beat King Slime, but point taken. Another lucky drop. I believe I needed that. Plus that, plus these, right? Now, what can I make with those again? I need the ice skates next. Let's see if I can find those. I suppose if I can't, I'll need to go fishing for them. I think that's how that works. Can you fish for the ice skates? I don't do a lot of fishing in Terraria. I never actually completed the cell phone just because I never bothered with fishing until I needed it for potions. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Oh, really? That's kind of neat. Thank you. I'm getting in my own head again. It's not about the game, though. It's more me being critical of my streaming capabilities again. The fact that I have so little to say. Because like I said at the beginning, I mean, that's another thing. I don't have anything to say about the game. I don't have any thinking out loud about the game to do, except for right now the fact that, oh, the traveling merchant is here. I should go take a look at his wares, see if he has the thing I need for the upgrade I was looking for. But just like this whole being silent until folks in the chat say something that I can reply to, this is poison, honestly. This is streaming poison. This is... It's nothing but dead air. It's nothing interesting. I want to have more to say than nothing. Because I did... Sorry, you're right. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit, but like... What do I do? Because I did start out this stream, this whole diatribe, by saying, I want people to watch this stream more. I want there to be more viewers. I want to have a following, you know? That's kind of why people do streams. It's not just to share games. It's to share games and maybe make money off folks. I don't know. That sounds scummy, but... Point is, if the ultimate purpose of a stream is equal parts having fun with a game, teaching folks about a game you enjoy, or, you know, having folks share games that they enjoy or even don't enjoy with you, and making sure you're making an income, well, part of that is going to necessitate getting more audience members. And how do I do that if all I can do when I'm not prompted by someone else, or so deep in thought that I'm just being sour about everything? What do I do if, aside from those things, I have nothing going for me? Just feels like I'm at my best when other people are providing all the content for me. I know. I know it's a luck of the draw thing. I shouldn't be hanging my hat on it. Do I already have the cement mixer? I think I need the extendo grip, right? Don't think I have that. Except, you know, now I do. It is, it just doesn't lend itself well to streaming. I'm gonna guess the extendo grip was the last thing I needed for that. There we go, Architect Gizmo Pack. May as well. You know, I've never made the Architect Gizmo Pack before. I don't know if it's any good. Would like a DPS meter, but oh well. That's a good use for it. What am I going down here for again? Hold on, hold on. Why am I going down? What was I just planning on doing? Don't even remember why I was going down. That's cool. At this point, I'm kind of just sighing into the microphone and wandering aimlessly, so I think now is a good time for me to do a quick put the game on hold thing. Not necessarily quit, but it is about the halfway point in a stream, so I'm going to end this VOD here. Well, the one that I'm recording right now.